What's up, you guys? It is Mary,
And Amma.
and today we are going to be talking about chapter 12 of Christine's new book, you guys. And today the chapter is called You'll Have Some Great Home Videos. This chapter really kind of goes into their life on TV, how it went, what the process was, and how everything was behind the scenes. She
Mhm.
also, Christine details being on TV was like being dissected like an insect under bright lights, which
Yeah.
I totally kind of can see because I don't know how I would feel if my life was being dissected for every little thing that I was doing, and then I have to relive it 6 months later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, they also, I think she also talked about how the comment section on social media is like it's like middle school. She said so she really tries her best not to really read the comment sections too much, but she
Mhm.
also talked about having to watch the show back. She said that when they first started the show, the guy Tim they had recorded a pilot for the show, which is like the beginning opener for the show. She said they recorded the pilot, but the TLC produced it. We don't know how the show is going to fare with people. We don't know how long it's going to last. But if anything, we have enough for one season, and if anything, you'll have some great home videos.
Yeah.
So Christine talked about how, being on the show, their intention was to just show their family in a positive light without hurting any other family members, but also having to be authentic. She also discussed how being filmed and also having to like be asked questions about how you feel about this and how you feel about that, it kind of, forced her to talk about things that she didn't really want to talk about. And she also felt like, having to do this.
I.e. Cody and Robin.
Yes, she said that she has stated that, watching the first episode, she had broke down in tears because you guys know the first episode, it was really just kind of like about Robin and Cody and how it felt like they were dating and then they were getting married so quickly. Like that was basically like the first episode. She said that Cody and Robin
Mhm.
had dated for 6 months before they got married, but watching the show back, it was like for 2 months. And Christine said that,
Mhm.
she started having jealousy, but she would think, she said it was more so towards Cody, not really Robin, because she really wanted this romantic love that Cody was showing her because Christine wasn't getting that. Mind you, this woman was having to give this man massages just to have substandard sex. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
was her words, not mine.
Was a substandard was my word.
Okay. Okay, so that was mom's words. But
Mhm.
yes, but yeah, so Cody, she also stated that, during the show that, they really weren't made up or anything like that. The only time they got makeup done was like during TV appearances and stuff like that. But,
Mhm.
she stated that, Robin was very different from the wives because Robin would, be makeup ready and always look good and proper and all these things and stuff like that, where they just kind of like had their soccer mom look and stuff. And she remembered a time where they had done a photo shoot for Cody, and like I think the wives had done a photo shoot for Cody, and he looked at the picture and he immediately went to Janelle's like, "Why aren't you wearing any makeup?" So she kind of realized in that moment that Cody was really all about image, like from the curls to the fancy sports car to having his family. Like he really took a lot of pride in how he looked and how his wives looked on TV.
Mhm. Hmm.
And yeah, but yeah,
I mean,
she said
that really got me too. Like the fact that they got that money, that, it wasn't a one-time deal, but it got some like financial cushion, she calls it. And
right,
he goes to buy the sports car, the
right,
Lexus of that.
right,
Like you couldn't pay some of the debts,
right, yeah.
give the wife something, maybe let them go and have a spa day, something for them. But just immediately, that just tells you a lot. Like there's so many people in that house, in the household. Or ask the kids, what do you guys want to do? Right?
Yeah,
Or can we all go to Six Flags? Something. But
yeah,
just thought about buying himself a car, and he is going to be the one riding it most of the time.
yeah.
And
I
what was that about? I mean, it's not like your money, you were putting more money in than the other wives. I haven't heard anyone say that yet,
Yeah,
right? Maybe him and Janelle paid the most,
right.
right? So,
Yeah, and then I also kind of felt like it was weird because my thing is it's like, you're having the first season going on, right? You don't actually know if there's going to be a
mhm,
next season. You would think you would try to knock off some of the
exactly.
debts. Like I feel like in this economy,
Mhm,
the less debts you have, the better. Like I just feel like you should come
mhm.
from this mentality of like, okay, if I can knock off debts, there'll be more money coming into the house, and that's long-term stuff.
Yeah,
Like yes, they have been able to be on the season for multiple been on the show for multiple seasons, but just for a first season,
maybe
you
you
would
know
think
that
that
then.
yeah, you didn't know if you're going to be staying on, so it's best to pay off some of your debts, like you having that whole Lexus thing and stuff. That could have got paid off a lot of debts in your family for sure.
Yeah,
But
and
but Christine, she did talk about some of the good things that came with the show. She said one besides the financial cushion, she said they were able to take the kids to like some place that they wanted to go to, like a lagoon or whatever the case may be, or to like a
mhm,
lake and stuff. And she did say that she loved the fact that she was able to be recognized in public as a wife. She was like, because back in the day, it was really just,
yeah,
Mary was his wife and we were all sisters or we were cousins or whatever the case may be. And she said she loved the fact that people went
mhm,
out there, they recognized them, and she could also claim all the kids as hers as well. She didn't have to be hiding. So she said she enjoyed that fact about being public. But she did admit that in the closing of this chapter, she did admit that um she felt like they were when they first walked into this, they were very naive, and that
mhm.
she thought that things would go well. She didn't expect for things to turn around the way they did, that it did. She also stated that
Yeah,
Cody didn't have a favorite wife back then,
exactly.
but I
He
think
surely
he just
did not.
wasn't peeping
That's
it.
how that's what she felt. Right. She was not at that time. He did not feel like that. He probably had a favorite wife. He probably was feeling Robin quite a bit,
Yeah,
but he was careful because they were also trying to show the image of that wonderful polygamous wife, life.
yeah, but in
Yeah.
the
So he was more careful.
yeah. But in the next chapter, we will let you guys know who did recognize it at first. We will get into
Mm,
that on the next chapter because it was very interesting who peeped it first. But yes, you guys, let
mm.
us know what you guys thought of the chapter 12, you all. We have about 27 more chapters to go. We're going to try to get through at least I think 14 more chapters this week, and then next week we're going to get into the last 14 so that hopefully we will be done like by the week that the show comes out. But y'all
Yeah.
leave a comment down below and let us know what you guys thought of this episode of Christine's book, chapter 12.
We're trudging along.
Yes, you guys, we are reading it diligently. But we love you all, and we will see you guys on the next episode of the Marian Alma Show. Bye.
Please subscribe and give a thumbs up. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
Yes, and please share it with a friend, you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.